Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso here with Integral, sharing another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Windows users sometimes have problems with their computer, locking up, viruses. There's an assortment of things that can happen with your Windows computer. Today we're going to focus on how to troubleshoot your Windows computer if it locks up. Now I know most of you Macintosh users will just say, go buy Mac, but it's not that simple. Windows is a stable operating system, and if treated properly, it can be a great benefit to you in helping you achieve your technology goals. Let's take a look at some of the things you can do to help troubleshoot that Windows computer if it locks up. Good old Windows 10. I can say it's probably my favorite operating system, but sometimes you'll have problems with Windows and you'll have to do things in order to fix it if it locks up. So what can you do? Well, one of the first things you can do with Windows if it locks up is to uninstall incompatible programs. To uninstall programs in Windows is pretty simple. What you want to do is go to Cortana in Windows 10 or go to the Windows search. Once you have the Windows search up, just type in Control Panel. Once you get in Control Panel, you can go where you can add and remove programs. So once Control Panel pops up, you want to go to Programs and Features, which is right there. And then you can go in and find out which programs may be causing incompatibility issues. Usually the best thing to do is to check the installed on date. That way you can sort programs by the date last installed, and it'll give you a better idea of how to troubleshoot that stuff. Because usually the last program that you've installed is the one that is causing issues on your computer. Now, the second thing that you can do to troubleshoot your Windows computer is to check for drivers and make sure that they're up to date. Again, we're going to go to the Windows search and we're going to type in Control Panel because drivers are under Control Panel. And with Windows 10 and with Windows 7 and 8, you can just go to Windows search and type in C or part of Control Panel and it'll bring it up. Once you're under Control Panel, you want to go to Device Manager. Now Device Manager is the section where all your drivers for your computer show up. So to update a driver on your computer, you just click on the device that you think may be causing problems. And I will tell you with Windows computers, it's usually an issue with a display driver or a video card. So if you want to update the driver on the video card, just click on it and then you want to right click on the mouse. Once you've done that, then you can go to Update Driver Software. And that will take you to an option where you can have Windows automatically search for driver updates on your computer. Also, when you go to your drivers, you want to make sure that you look at the date for the software. And in Windows 10, sometimes it'll show you, but other times you'd have to go to Properties, and then if you go to Driver, then the Driver tab, then you can see when the date is. So this driver is 12/21 of 2015. Close to 2 years, maybe there's an update for it, but it's new enough. If it's older than that, then you probably want to update. Finally, one of the things that you can do to make sure that your computer isn't locking up is to check for any devices that may be connected to the computer. So let's say you have an external hard drive connected to your computer. Sometimes that can be a culprit as to what could be going wrong with Windows. So to check to see if you've got an external hard drive, you want to go to Windows File Manager. And File Manager is down at the bottom of most computers, at the bottom of the toolbar. Once you bring up File Manager, then you can click on this PC. And then if you've got any drives that are connected, they'll show up under this PC. Other things that you want to check to make sure that they're not causing issues is if you've got a USB connected printer on your computer, that can definitely cause the computer to lock up. And if you want to check for a USB printer, you just go back to Control Panel and go to View Devices and Printers. Once that comes up, you can find out which printers you've got connected to your computer. Now, if you've got wireless printers connected to your computer, this should not cause any issues with your computer locking up. But these printers here are wireless, so I know that's not going to cause a problem with my computer locking up. And finally, if Windows is just causing such a hassle that these steps don't help you, you can do a restore of Windows, which will restore it back to its former state when you first installed it. Now keep in mind, if you go to restore, you do need to back up all of your items on your computer because they will be wiped out. But in Windows 10 to restore, you can go to Windows Search, and then you can go to the option to reset this PC. And what it'll do, it'll reset the computer back to a state where it's working properly. So hopefully these tips have helped you troubleshoot what you need to do if you're having problems with Windows. And this covers all versions of Windows, Windows 8 and Windows 10. There is no Windows 9. Don't ask me why. So hopefully this tip has been helpful for you. If you've got questions about this tech tip or other tech tips, leave them in the comments section below. If you want to check out more great tech tip videos like this, check us out on YouTube. And we're all over social media, so check us out there. And as always, take care of yourselves and do many things to make you smile.